You could talk to him.
Oh, all right. Well, here we are. Oh, wait, you already started the live? I know.
Yeah.
Well, hey, y'all. I missed y'all. It's your girl, Layla Ali. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's your girl, RGG. I missed y'all. I've been laid up for a week. It's been a nice week. I consumed a lot of dumb media in this week. Boy, the brain rot is a real thing. But I'm thankful for the healing. I'm thankful for my friends. I am thankful to be here. So yeah, yo, I'm happy to see y'all. As y'all know, I don't know what the topic is, so that's why I can't even introduce it to you. I asked him, I told him, I counted him down that I needed him to do this. He ain't listening to me because see, don't nobody be listening to me. I am the Smokey of the friend group. See, he came back just in time because little about to get.
Hey, y'all. Welcome and welcome back to this lovely episode entitled, I don't know if it updated or not. Did it update?
Did what up?
Did it update?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know. Anyway, this episode is called What in the World, okay? Yes, what in the world? And what in the world? We are talking about things that is going on right now in society. I mean, like, really, like, what in the world is happening? Like, I don't even know. I have no idea. I am
flabbergasted, bewildered,
to say the least.
Speechless. The cat has my tongue to describe this.
It is
tomfoolery.
Truthfully ghetto. It is truthfully ghetto.
All right, well, go on do the proper introduction. I didn't, because I ain't know nothing.
You well, first of all,
hear my mom always said.
First of all, let me start off once again. We start off correctly because I started off just jumping right into it. All right. This is the Misunderstood Podcast featuring your boy Brian Jeffrey and my lovely co-host
RGG, also known as Clarissa this week.
Or Rocky. And today we are covering the topic that everyone can relate to, called What in the World? Because we all have had those moments, we've had those friends, we've had those conversations, we had those things that happen, and we all were just like, what in the world was that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have no idea where it came from. Even if you came out on top, you still like, what in the world? Like, why?
How did we get here?
Exactly. And I think you can relate to what in the world.
Well, I guess if you want me to start while you prepare yourself. Yes. My week started off very weird, like calling Sunday the start of the week or whatever. I was getting fist and feet to the face by babies, and I'm sitting here like, well, this ain't right. At work.
A mess.
So if you got the good 4K HG, you might see the shiner that was left. And I'm happy it's as small as it is now. It's definitely healed. But it left me, like you said, with that thought. I called you like the day after it happened or whatever. I was like, hey, friend, don't fire me, but I look like Snuffleupagus in the eye only. Sorry. So yeah, I was just like, yo, how did we get here? How do we not even have enough decorum in our goddamn engagements with one another anymore, where it's like, sure, cuss me out, threaten to fight me, kids, right? Like, as I'm like, I'm not afraid, and we usher to the door, right? Be aggressive, if that's what you got. Nigga, you fighting. Oh, right. You out here trying to take lives over what? You're wrong.
I'm telling you.
They were in the building trying to case the place. You're wrong. Like, from the start. I used to like playing cops and robbers because you understood that everybody had the job to do. Once you got caught as the robber, don't tell them where the money is and don't tell them where your friends went.
Street cred 101.
Kim got out.
But anyway, as you can see, that's definitely a what in the world. But before we keep going, before I started off the way that we always started off, I want to tell all you people who are watching right now and who support me, two things. First thing is to like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, add as a friend, all that
Hit
stuff.
all the buttons.
Right
Hit
now
all the buttons.
on Facebook, you can find me, Brian Jeffrey Daniels. You can find her at.
Oh God.
Do you want
Oh
to give
God.
that? What?
Oh no. Just look for him and you'll see that's
Yes,
me.
look for
Ooh,
me. You find
child,
it.
say
Also
it
on
out
Facebook,
loud.
The
I gotta get my
Misunderstood.
life together.
Also-
Also, he almost caught me slipping, child.
I was wait, let me. That's why I said
Right, I
wait.
had to think.
No,
Right, I was
wait.
over here like.
That's why I said you sure about that.
Wait a minute.
That's why I said you sure about that. But anyway, but yeah, do all of that and make sure you also go to the Misunderstood podcast page on Facebook. The other pages are coming as we are just starting out, so be there. But like, comment, subscribe. Of course, on YouTube, you can go under my YouTube page, Brian Jeffrey, and you will find the Misunderstood podcast playlist, video list, whatever, and you can subscribe there. Hit the little bell.
Hit the little. Turn your
All that
notifications
stuff.
on.
Turn them notifications on. Instagram, you can follow me at Farnsworth J. That will always be me. That is also part of my persona for those who know me my entire life. So you'll find me on Farnsworth J on Instagram.
On Instagram, I'm R381NA. Because I love you too.
Yes. And so follow us both. And there will soon, like I said, be a Misunderstood podcast Instagram page. We'll have social media and more guests. We got a very exciting guest that's going to come soon. Regina's setting that all up. Something that we all need. I'm excited about that. But anyway, let's kick this joint on. Let's kick off What in the World. First, I'm going to start off with a toast. Because I know we was covering trauma, but right now we're going to switch it around a little bit. And I am going to say this toast is to, man, just surviving to the next day within your right mind.
Oh, Jesus.
Tank.
God is out here shucking in the child line. Good time.
Shuck it in the child. No.
Baby, look
No.
at we got him. Boom, 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 boom. Good time. Yeah.
See, you're not completely tone deaf.
Oh, I'm close.
No, you're not.
I'm
See,
very
you
European
were right
about my rhythm.
Good time. Yeah.
I heard it a million times.
All this stuff. But no, you had that. No, but you were in the key. The thing is, you start letting go and not like getting out of it. Then you start teetering off. So it's like you go, duh. It's like, whoa, hey, you let that fish go back in the pond.
Did that.
You did that, baby.
She did some of that.
You did that.
She was the jack that walked the board.
The jack that walked the board.
Because I wasn't supposed to. Somebody was supposed to cut that shit all off. All off. God damn it.
Man, I
So
tell
yes,
you.
that was my direct. What in the world?
What in the world?
In the world?
Yes. So anyway, guys, we are covering these topics because there's just been a lot of things going on. And no, I did not forget about the second thing I wanted to tell you about. But
You said, oh.
no, there's another thing. I'm gonna do it later.
You're gonna, what? Okay, yeah, I guess. that
Yeah,
makes
I'll do it
sense.
later.
Yeah, well, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for y'all to hear about it.
I've noticed that there is just a huge disconnect somewhere that got us all messed up. I mean, like on one accord, just screwed.
I don't want to be that girl, but I'm gonna be that girl. You know, Mercury was in retrograde for forever.
Right.
So, and then I think another planet was dilly-dallying up there too. So like, I don't want to blame it on that, but it was just too collectively crazy everywhere this past week. And it wasn't just like crazy in bad ways either. Like crazy good stuff happened too, where it was like, where did this
Right.
come from?
Where did this come from?
Like I got rejected from an audition from a show that I did. I auditioned for it last week or so, maybe 2 weeks ago. And like I was just sitting there thinking about it, like, oh hey, I haven't heard back from them yet. And like the director was really like, hey, I really want you to come out. So when they rejected me in the most pleasant way possible and was like, hey, I got some other shows coming up. Please stay in touch. Like, can I put you in my Rolodex of people that I just like hit? And I'm like, yes, this was the nicest I don't want you I've ever received. Ma'am, can I please copy this, give it to Chat GPT, and ask them in a prompt, how do you make men do this?
Right.
Just as nice. Like, bro, you can reject me. I'm fine with that. Just don't be a dick about it.
I mean, that's just how.
Unless you give me some
rejection
dick
is
with it.
just the. I don't know. Rejection is weirdly complicated for no reason. No, it's not. If you don't care, like I don't care, like whatever. Okay, you don't like it, you don't like it. But I wasn't always like that, but I did eventually.
Yeah, right. I had to grow into this.
But I'm just saying it's weirdly complicated. It's like because we don't want it, but then at the same time we need it.
Yeah, because it helps you grow. Like
Yeah.
all of the no's that I've gotten up to this point made me find where the yeses are. That's the first lesson of rejection. But then the second thing that I learned from it is rejection isn't like indication of worth or value of self. Now, there's a baby asterisk that I have with that statement because there is this hubris that I think is playing into why we are dealing with a lot of the craziness that's going on right now. People just have this like weird hubris about themselves where it's like, well, baby, in order to be a photographer, you do have to have a camera.
Well,
You do have to know how to put something in focus.
well,
It would be nice if you did know how to color correct on a computer,
yeah.
not your phone. It would be nice if you had portable hard drives that you could use. It would be nice if you charged your battery. So although someone may have rejected working with you, and it's not indicative of your value.
Right.
If you weren't valuable in the moment, though, you can also make corrections there, too. So that's why I got that little asterisk. Because sometimes we be like, oh, well, that don't mean nothing. If you don't want me, somebody else will. And it's like, cool. But remember, I told you that I didn't want you because you yell at me when things don't go your way. So you're not just gonna have that problem with me. Just letting you know, like it's those little things. Like stop being baby narcissist out here.
I mean, that's
What?
what people do.
Listen, I blame reality TV, and now I sound like I'm 40, cause I ain't.
Man.
I blame that Kim Kardashian. Oh, yo.
Anyway, listen, yo. If you have any input or you got something you want to say, right now on YouTube, you go ahead and go, and we will see you on the Chizat on the YouTube on the
for real?
Tizzy, and we can
but
see
no.
you in the chat on YouTube, so you can go ahead and say your things and do your diddly daddlies.
Ooh.
And yeah, but yes. So talking about what you were talking about when you mentioned the what's it called?
I mentioned
The children and how they can
babies.
Yeah, the baby's kids and how they are kind
How
of
they not dying? They just multiplying.
Yeah, in a sense. I kind of attribute that to, and this is not me necessarily making excuses. This is me being very forthcoming and just kind of looking at what, and y'all can tell me if you agree.
Okay.
Looking at the situations and the circumstances that were handed out to some of these kids and to some of their parents. Because you got to think about it. The generations now are getting younger and younger in terms of what the grandparents are, or what the great grandparents even are. There are people that are great grandparents now at almost 40.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And
I
so,
do.
But I feel like there was some type of disconnect and some type of a level of ignorance. And I don't mean ignorance in a like, you ignorant no, I mean ignorance as in like you just don't know.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and I saw this James Baldwin picture quote that on Instagram.
Okay.
And
Of all places.
and it says that ignorance allied with power is the most ferocious enemy justice can have.
Well. James,
Let me say
give it
that
to
again.
me one more time.
Ignorance allied with power is the most ferocious enemy justice can have. That is the late great James Baldwin. For me, when I saw that, I thought about your situation. I thought about this country's next upcoming 4 years. Lord help us. And I just thought about how, and I felt about a lot of the leaders that are in places, even in the church. And it's the truth, because it's like, what can you do with someone that just is dumb to the fact of whatever it is, but yet they have power over you?
Much.
And the power that they have is money. So ignorant people, they have a crazy behind mind, and they got all this money.
I also want to throw
Justice
in.
is what there was before you throw it, there was a statistic that came out, or a post or something that came out, some type of thing that like it's like a 10% or a certain whatever much bunch of wealthy people, 10% of some wealthy people, or 10 people, or so like or a small number of people that are very wealthy or are even controlling the law, like actually like
because the most, I keep explaining, I wanted to add this, the most important this is the second one I want to add. The most important color in this country is green. I keep trying to explain that to all of us, and when those of us who do not have enough green start working together like we are a community, then things can change, right? Like you can have different ways of pursuit of happiness and still not trample on somebody next to you. I stand on that.
And this is my thing, like, and I'm just gonna say it, and I think it's just the perfect time to say it for all my people from the 90s, from the 80s to now. I mean, everybody know it because people have covered it, and it's just only right because you popping it right now. You popping my group right now. So I told you, like Wu told me, cash rules everything around me.
Cream, get the money. Dollar bills, y'all.
That's what they said, and that is the truth. Like, we are literally living in the world where now it's the green. Like, Princess and the Frog even said it. When the Shadow Man, he said, for you, he said, you want to live the high life, you want to roll the money. It's the green you need. And then your future is the green that I see. Like, he's like, are you willing to sell your soul for this?
And we are selling our soul for pennies on the dollar out here right now.
Facts.
Right? Pennies on the dollar, because we would rather, or it feels better, because again, we all in a state of confusion and sadness, right? And just trying to find the best way to deal with the hand that we all been dealt, because ain't much been left for us either, right? I remember talking to somebody about like what my future looks like now that I'm 40,
right?
And they was like, so you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't have this, and I'm like, yo, no, I got a 15-year like late start. Sorry, I don't have these things. And it's like, okay, so let's stop focusing on what we don't have or what we don't like. Let's see what we can make happen. Let's see what we can make chic. And it's like, it's that part that like back to the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. It was something in us around the time as people, not just black people, not just people who are marginalized and in the trenches. It was something about us that like galvanized and did something. Even if you didn't have a plan or you was going to actively be like in a protest or on the front line, right? You didn't get in the way of stopping it though. Now we got so much social political power amongst each other, we can't even let salvation flutter at all. because it doesn't look like anything that we've done up to this point. But we got to do something real different now, because this ain't nothing we've ever really dealt with before up to this point. So yeah, I don't fully disagree with you. I'm just at this point where it's like, well, what are you gonna do about it? Sorry. I've been working on my Cedric for my next show. I gotta have.
But this is the thing, like, how did we just let money be the thing? Now, I get it. Money made its thing. Money made, I think it first came around like what, 3000 BC? Like around Mesopotamian time. And of course, but it wasn't like a currency you were bartering. It was more so like, I have this, you have this, can we, Oh, you have this, you have that, I mean, then you came upon those people that just had things like, you had the metal objects when that started becoming a thing. It was like 2,000 years later than that. It's like we were around like 6,000 BC.
Right.
Then we keep going further, and then we get into 1792 when the U.S. dollar came, which was broken down into 100 penny, 100 cents. I remember saying 100 pennies, but you know what I mean, so like 1 cent, but you know what I mean, and then we get the paper money, which started in China, and then we get the and then not to mention you got the Rubens, you got the pesos, you got all that stuff that started developing. But who made the almighty dollar? Because the almighty dollar, and I'm saying that is because and at one point, the U.S. currency was like the top one. Like it was the thing.
It ain't now.
It's not.
It ain't now. I mean, there's very limited places that you can still go to. And the crazy part, at one point, the pound was worth more than the U.S. dollar, but now it's not. I think if they're not running,
or they might be neck and neck.
I'm about to say if they're not running neck and neck right now,
they're
the
all
pound.
laughing stocks. Think about it. It's the two countries that were I want y'all to hear me. And don't get me wrong. I am proud to be an American. I really am.
At least I know I'm free.
On top of that, deep rooted into the ephesus of my being.
But I was free in Africa for real.
Is I am black, okay? At the end of the day, I don't care what you think. However, you have two country like two societal countries that were like the great ones by all these leaders, these colonizers. Listen, and they all turned out. Now people are looking at all of us like we are the what's it called? The laughing stocks. You got the Brits and that whole thing with the queens and the blood diamonds and Africans and all this enslaved, all that stuff, Revolutionary Wars, all that stuff coming over here, sending people for us, another stolen country. We are the only people that took someone else's country and then stole someone else from their own country.
I got a theory
to build someone else's country.
Here's my theory. Money is a product, like a product to a show. Because to your point, these countries that we living in we are at the point where this product that they push so much right now is more than the show in some degree, right? We don't even care about what's really happening in politics. We all focused on getting and having and being wealthy or having money or them M's and those O's in the bank, right?
Facts.
But to your point, to answer the question practically what it looks like for me, because I use my sales brain as I was listening to you and like tracing the history with you. I'm like, oh, they had something they wanted to sell and they sold it to us real good. Propaganda is like my first immediate, like we in the beginning of all of this had other things to weigh our value systems against, right? We could barter or we could produce on our own, right? Because like we know we're up against this, but we're not even taking the time to develop the very practical and useful skills of learning how to grow a garden in the house, right? Because you literally can live a year off of some cucumbers, some tomatoes, and some carrots, and those are 3 things that you can grow in a garden in your house. Like if we know that this product Money is the product. If we
Money
know
is
that
the
this
product.
product, right?
Money is the
It's
product.
no longer as useful, or it don't hit the same, right? Like Pepsi don't hit the same. We not buying it like we used to. That's why it's crazy on sale right now, right? If it's not what it used to be, you have to prepare for the change and the absence thereof. My mother used to say all the time when my father was alive, he was like, yo, there's going to be a time where money isn't money like we know about it today. And she would always be like, Reggie, you tripping. But he was like, we would be in what we're at now, a paperless society. Like I have money. I ain't touched a bill in a month and a half. Well, I'm lying. I got some cash in my pocket right now. But you know what I'm saying. Like $20 ain't the oh, I was about to tell my pockets. $20 ain't what I was deposited all month, is all I'm saying. And
right.
So again, there was a time when like my mother and my father, they had to go get this paper cash thing, right? There was no direct deposit, right? Like they was stuffing money in a mattress, right? And when it was sitting in a mattress, it meant more than when we put it in a bank and let it accrue interest.
So do you think
we're inverted right now?
So this is the question I have. I think I asked this before. I don't know if I did, but for us to have why us?
I said
for
by
us. Okay, Fubu.
Sorry.
But for us to be so ingrained in the makeup of every part of this country, this society that we live in and know and grew up in, why are we the worst ones with the money?
Why
are we the worst ones with the money?
Because we think we have it in abundance. Because we think we something we not. I'ma liken it to this, right? You ever see that person? Huh?
I know what I think it is.
All right. For me, it's you ever see that person who still think they in their prime, but they not. But they still showing up,
the
chest
washed up
all out.
has-beens.
Right. Still, I remember, and come on, let me get you. It's like if you don't sit your knock-knee wobbly head down. And so I think that's it. I am waiting for the final episode, the series finale of America. I'm waiting on it. So what do you think it is?
I honestly think it is a two-way street. But the primary part that I think is that so much of the financial literacy, or the way that they made up, you hear me now, the way that they made up this financial literacy and the way money works and all this other way that the quantity of it and stuff, they kept it away from us to a certain extent. They wanted us to know enough to be able to get by, so if they tell us to go run an errand, we could do it without messing up their thing. However, you know, they didn't give us the whole thing. That's why now it's all become the thing. Financial literacy. And then the other portion of it is, I think that at some point we became complacent in not wanting to, like, you know, like whatever was, if it's good for the goose, good for the gander, or if it ain't broke, don't fix it type thing. And but then it's like, well, it is broke, and we are broke. We broke, and
big broke.
We are traumatic. We are walking around with pieces chipped away. And at some point, you know, that's why I'm grateful for like my mom, who was like, look, you know, whether I chose to follow it all the way or not, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that every one of us had that experience of not knowing, because a lot of us had more experience. A lot of us had that and then still decided to do dumb stuff because in our own trauma tiptoeing pool, we just fall into what, we get in where we fit in, and we end up liking it.
And that's why I said earlier, right? I'm gonna use your second point, right, of like the complacency. That's what frustrates me when I hear the "we didn't know" argument, right? Because yes, to some extent, you may not have known. However, you are living in a world where people think money is abundant in 2024, right? To kind of make this make a little bit of sense, right? My first real retail job, right, as a retail manager, we had access to a 401k plan. This is back when they was doing a dollar for dollar match up to 5%. Then they would do 50% match up to 10.
Oh.
So I saved 7.5% of my check. I'm in my early 20s, okay? Mm-hmm. So I had enough literacy to open up my 401k because I know every dollar I'm putting in, you putting in a dollar, that's two my way. But then I tell my friends who was working with me, and they go, like, teasing me, I ain't gonna put my money away for no future, like with no company. I'm like, it's not with the company, it's through the company, but it's yours. I'm trying to explain as much as I'm learning and finding out, and they are shitting on me. When I leave the company 5 years later, now here's where my not knowing comes in, right? I cash my 401k out. Don't ever cash your motherfucking 401k. I don't care if you ain't ever got money to put in there, you just leave it open until you retire. Do that. Because when I walked away with that 15K and spent it in 65 days, and I'm sitting there like, well, I gotta get a job now. Not knowing that I could have took seven, I could have took half of that money and invested in a little small duplex. Worked it up and then made my money, make some money back. Because we talking about 2012. Right. When things weren't too bad. It ain't what it is now. I ain't taking 7.5 and doing nothing.
Right.
So it's like that. It's like, one, I could have done better and learned more as well when I had access to what I had access to. I did. And so it's like, it's to a point where I got complacent, right? I ain't even going to fault my friends because, they wasn't reading on my grade level ever.
Okay.
So I get it, but it's like, if you don't want it, that's okay. And I think people, well, at least I had to start accepting that, like, just because I want to see a change or have an impact on my life in a different way, that don't mean everybody else do.
Right. Oh my goodness. Well, that makes sense to me. And, talking about all this money and how bad we are with it makes me think of one of the most lovely and most frivolous times of the year, the holiday season. 'Cause let me tell you something. Christmas. I like gifts. You like gifts. Even if it's from ourselves to ourselves.
Oh, yeah. I bought myself a book today. So, I got this today.
In the spirit of the holiday season, I got a little game that I want to play. But I got to get something real quick. Tell them about your holiday treat that you got.
All right, well, I will be very dainty and tactful about my holiday treats. Because I don't even know if I'm going to treat myself again, people. Like, I don't think I should, actually. Why you ask? Here's why. Because back to the value conversation that we were having, and I was telling Brian this earlier. Like, it's like, wait, they don't love me like I love me. Wait, and I'm tired of sharing myself with people who don't love me like I love me. I'm very open and affectionate and like, nigga, a snack that you can have every day and be like, you know what? If this is my final meal, that's fine. Like, I'm that, and I know that about myself. So I'm tired of, it's not debasing because that's too far. I'm tired of diminishing the value that I already know that I have. However, it was definitely a tasty, tasty treat. Again, what in the world? What type of week have I been having, right? Like, that actually started my week. God damn it, I didn't know I was gonna get put on the scene, but y'all also know. So that started my week. Then I went and got a tattoo of an eye on my right leg, and then my right eye got dotted. Like, what is happening, universe?
And that's why we're going to play this game, because we're going to loosen up a little bit. So, everyone, if you want to join in, please do. Something that I'm starting, little interactive games, things like that, so that we can, everybody can have fun and do the things that we like.
You changed a lot in a week. I was only there for 5 days. It was only 5 days,
I know. A lot happened. A lot can happen in a day.
A lot did happen.
Hello?
Shit, a lot happened in 2 days.
In an hour. Or 2 minutes. I know. But anyway, so this game, I want everybody to join in with you, but this game is called For the Holidays, but it can be played anytime. I just say for the holidays. I usually do holiday themed things, but the game is still the name of the game because it's not a holiday game. It's an all year round game. And you'll see. It is called Ho Ho Cherry Ho. So ho ho cherry ho. And the reason is because it's called ho ho cherry ho. Like ho ho cherry ho, like ho ho cherry ho, but cherry ho. And the reason is,
yo, I saw them when
cherries
I came
are
in
involved.
Here. I saw them and I was like, no, we ain't that. They just there for, a charcuterie board that I'm not a part of right now. Nope.
No. So how it works is,
I got shit to do.
It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing.
Always get home and just pass out.
There's two ways to do this. And because we don't have the writing utensils right now because I forgot them, and you can blame that on me, we're going to do it by just blurting it out together.
Oh, God.
So there's a couple ways. There's a couple rounds of this, couple ways you can play. First thing is I'll give a topic and a direction thing, and then we both have to say the answer.
Okay.
And we're going to say at the same time. Usually it's supposed to give you 30 seconds to write or 60 seconds to write your answer. Then
60 seconds to write? That's a long time.
No, because you might want to change like what your answer is going to be.
Fine.
And you write on the thing that you show at the same time, and if you and the other person, have it at the same time, the person is supposed to you both say ho ho cherry ho, but it's like whoever says it last has to
have a cherry.
Yeah, has to have the cherry.
All right.
Or the other way is, if you do that and another person who is like, it's you, like if it's three of you, the one person who's the reader or the moderator, they'll say something, they'll say their answer, and they'll show everybody else. And if you two get it, you're fine. If you don't, ho ho cherry ho.
Well, unless my peripheral is that fucked up, I don't think we got a third person here.
Nope. So we're going to do it together.
All right, that's fine.
And let's see.
All right, come on, put some cherries in my cup then. Go on.
You can do your own.
Oh, boo.
What do I look like, a host? I
love dad jokes. I do. They're cute.
I can't wait to be a dad.
Oh, we talk about this like every 3 episodes, yo. Just go on and get it started. Just wait.
My insurance covers it. I checked.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Financial literacy. You got to know how you going to get.
I'll tell you who's not paying for it.
Well, Elon's mom would be really happy to hear your plans.
Why?
I tell you. You ain't hear that Elon Musk's mom was like, poor people should be having babies so our son can have more workers. I don't know if y'all heard that.
Ho ho
Elon.
Cherry ho.
Oh,
ho ho cherry ho.
Mrs. Musk was like,
that spaffoon.
Mrs. Musk was like, hey.
Okay.
These millennials don't like working.
All right.
They do like working.
So, what? Let me see. I'm gonna do a holiday theme.
All right.
What is the name? Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it harder for us. We only get 10 seconds for me and you. We're
All
quick
right,
with
fine.
it.
Okay.
What is the name of the fourth reindeer of Santa Claus that we know to be the fourth? They give it, he lists them in order. So we get 10 seconds. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blitzen?
Vixen.
Yeah.
Vixen. You were right on Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, and Vixen.
I thought it was Blixen all this time.
Comet and Cupid and Donder and Blitzen. He's the 8th.
Oh.
The 4th is Vixen. Ho ho cherry hoo. Just take it out.
Ain't nobody asked for the extra commentary over there. Like, who told them to separate the twins anyway?
I was waiting. I was like, when is it going to hit her?
What is wrong with y'all? That was my first time having one of those ever. And like, what is wrong with y'all? What are y'all doing to yourselves out here in these streets?
Oh my goodness gracious. It is so funny.
It just happened. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how to feel. Lord. All right, let's go. What? Is it hot in here? Shit. I just, God,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
Oh, my peer pressure.
Oh, I gotta take my head over there. That this is hot. All right. Okay. Your turn.
So do what?
Ask a question, like a
Lord.
trivia. Do holiday themes, and that was an easy one. So it was easy.
Okay. This is holiday themed in my opinion. The Who's tormented two characters. The Who's from Whoville.
Yeah.
We all know the Grinch. Who's the other guy? 10 seconds.
You said 10 seconds.
Yep. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Horton.
Mayor.
Horton Hears a Who. You don't know that show?
Horton.
Horton Hears a Who.
Yeah.
Them goddamn Who's with the noise
Oh,
tormenting
I thought you
him.
meant in the Christmas.
Oh.
But I still was wrong.
You go over there and have that damn.
Okay, let's see.
God forbidden.
I'm about to take it. I'm about to take it. Yeah.
What's wrong with you, yo? How much do you drink? I can't keep up. I am a tiny person. I learned this week that I am a small individual.
You could definitely start a fire with that, though.
We'll kill somebody 125 pounds. Well, 128. Because I've been working on it.
Not bad. Not bad. It's not bad.
Your turn.
All right, so let's see.
Not bad. That's horrible.
Let's
Got me all
see.
disoriented. Got me.
Okay. Since we're on the Grinch and holiday,
I love the Grinch.
in How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And remember the original one.
With Jim?
No, the original one. The original cartoon Grinch, the movie.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say like.
Yeah, I mean
I'm about
either
to-
one. I mean,
I'm about to
they
say
both
before
same.
Jim, it was a cartoon that they
Yeah.
only play once a year, guys.
Yeah.
Such a good show.
It's
You
one
can
of
play
my
it
favorite
more.
Christmas movies
I
ever.
love the
And
Grinch.
everybody knows I love the Grinch.
Oh.
Clearly, I went him as Halloween
For real,
and
is that?
snapped.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's why we're friends. That's
But,
my friend, y'all.
That's right. Period. So, in How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what were the 3 words that they used to describe the Grinch
Oh.
in the song? That's the whole song. You get 10 seconds. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He's
Stink,
mean and green
stank,
and stink.
stonk.
Oh.
We're stink, stank, stunk.
No, I was mad the whole movie, even from a child, because I was like, I don't know how many times I said a curse word on Facebook be policing. I was like, Cindy. He said, leave him alone. So what? He don't want to sit down there and decorate the tree. He don't want to do that. He don't want to.
Stink, stank, stunk, yuck.
Go and do the next one.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one.
You said the last 2 were. You said the last one was a good one.
Oh, this one's good because you're gonna be really like, wait, what could it be? Because it's a hot. Okay, so Jingle Bells was originally written to celebrate which holiday?
Oh, you already know the answer. So this is just.
I
if
know
I'm
the
eating
answer.
it,
Well, that's why we're giving it. I know the
Yeah, I'm
answer to
sorry.
this.
All right. Are we counting down?
Yep.
All
Go.
right.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Bitch.
Four,
It's this
3,
Christmas. That's not
2,
even the right fucking
1.
song. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Oh. God. Thank you, Jay. Because I'm over here in my head singing, hang on
And you
the
remember,
mistletoe.
if we both
5
get it,
seconds in, I'm like,
You
this
know,
is...
if we both get it, we both got to say, ho, ho, cheerio.
Oh, man.
You going to feel real good tonight.
God, shit.
All right, I'll take yours.
No, I'm going to take it. I ain't no punk.
Let me try one of these little donuts. If y'all haven't been to Duddle's Donuts in Lexington Market,
baby.
Duddle's Donuts is where it's at. Let me tell you something. I had them a few weeks. And the owner, she is so
Sweet.
I tell you, y'all need to go try them out. They real good.
Oh, God. Those are the whiskey glazed ones. My very first ones was the churro ones. And like churro is hit or miss sometimes with me because like I like cinnamon, but
Yeah.
like I also don't like cinnamon because it smells like unsy and I don't like it. So
It's been like what?
you heard me.
Okay.
You don't think so?
No, I'm not, that's all right.
You don't think so?
I do think so, but the way you just
Well, because you can't say certain things.
well, you right.
So that's how I know that I don't like Douce.
Deucey. You don't like Deucey?
I don't. I am not one of the girls.
Oh, that's fine.
Damn!
But I'm
Everybody
joking.
always have the reaction.
No, Douce is weird. I don't know. Douce and Ciroc.
Oh, well, the actual drink, since you're actually talking about Douce the drink,
No,
is
now
the
I am, 'cause
shit
you
if
made me
I
think
do
about
say
it.
so myself.
You like Douce?
I love Douce. What?
Douce.
Oh man, I remember one summer me and my brother pulled up on each other because we was young and thugging. He pulled up on me, I pulled up on him. He pulled out a big ass bottle of Douce. I pulled out a big to me bottle of Douce.
Because you know what I think it is?
And we drank all night long.
This is what I think it is. I think it's because I've had so many terrible cocktails.
With it in it.
Yes. And I'm
You
like,
say it's not
it's
a
not a
cocktail
cocktail.
drink. Yeah, it's
not.
one of those, you chill it or you put that big ice cube in it
Yeah.
and you sip them. You sip
Yeah.
them all night. But see, y'all ain't got the patience for that. That's like me.
I
Same
do.
night. I'm about to say, same night. Me and my brother just sat there, smoked some cigars, and talked like grown ass men. It was nice. Show that man everything he knows.
Yeah, yeah. But speaking of what in the world, there is a
What video?
there's a video of, I gotta find it.
I'm about to say it because I've been watching nothing but videos this week. So
It
which
is
one is
terrible.
you talking about?
Oh, here we go.
I'm
Now,
praying
y'all, when I share this video, I don't want y'all saying nothing to me. Okay.
Well, you said. I hate when people
No,
say
I
that.
want. No, I don't care. Let me tell you something. I actually don't care. You know me.
I keep trying to like be a lady and not belch in the mic.
Brian ain't never cared.
But I don't know why I care. I don't know.
Let's see. How do I do this?
Share the screen. Share the screen. Dude, yo, what do you do with those cherries? Like,
Do with what?
what do you do with these godforsaken things?
I don't know. I eat them. I don't eat them all the time. It's only for like, you know, when
Do they have alcoholic pickles?
But so, this video right here. This video right here. Look at this. Yo.
Look at this. Will somebody come and look?
As soon as it plays, it'll come up soon. It's just winding and grinding at this point. That's what it does. I don't even know how to. But with the video is it's because it's Benzino. Benzino is crying. He's crying.
Crying?
Oh, yes. He is crying.
About what?
Oh, I'm trying to get it to work so we can see it.
Boy, Benzino ain't been right ever since Eminem pretty much demolished his whole little magazine.
Oop,
He
this
also
is-
ain't been right the second time since Althea had his baby.
Mm-hmm.
Benzino just need to.
You said something too. Look, y'all, I don't know what's going on with it. So
Althea, the girl he was on Love and Hip Hop
I'll
with.
get it together. Uh-huh.
Yeah, she had his baby, and he ain't been right ever since then either. He ain't even know he could. Nah, you know what? I need to shut up. I don't know
wow.
these people. I don't know these people. I just need to mind the business that pays me. Oh wait, I am.
I'm gonna get it together, y'all, because it was working earlier.
I'm just saying, I ain't never
Anyway.
take Benzino seriously a
No,
day
it's
in
fine.
my life.
I ain't worried about it. So, Benzino.
So he crying about what?
Benzino was crying about how him and this he was with the girl that he's with right now, or was with his girlfriend. She called the cops on him for apparently either violating her or hitting her. This was a couple days ago. And then
So you mean this happened again?
Yeah, listen, look.
No, okay.
Hold on. I'm about to show my play from the top.
50 Cent is currently picking fun at Benzino because he was.
Wait, hold on.
Stop. No. Okay. Just stop. No.
Yeah, mind you, he got a knife. Tell her he going to try to unalive herself if she call the cop.
If she calls the cops.
No. Give me the knife. I will tell them another time.
Mind you, it was shared by 50 Cent.
I don't really know about that guy Benzino. He's quite the character.
But yeah,
Last time we had him in the
so my
office, he
thing
was
is it's just, and then he put a video up.
Who?
But wait, Benzino. Then he put a response video up, saying this. Where is it?
Is that an ice machine right there?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's what I said. Look,
No. I'll tell them no.
wait, hold on. I'm gonna show you his response.
Okay.
was a rehearsal for a Tubi movie. All right. They were checking me out. We was doing a script reading, and that was a rehearsal for a Tubi movie. That was a scene from a movie. Okay. I would never ever put my hands on any woman. I've never done that in my life.
Child, we don't need to hear no more. I don't even need to hear no more. Don't even need to hear no more. But bro, what? Bro, how?
I know this little rock waller ain't sitting up here lying to us like that.
Lying
What
so bad.
What show in the world needs you to play with a real knife just to get? I got a knife in my next show. It's fake. It is a prop knife. They have the retractable ones. They have the ones that look like little flipped out. Like, what are you talking about, Benzino?
My problem
In the hallway of a condo, sir?
Listen, my thing is this, and y'all can comment in the chat. It is live, and I will respond to y'all. I can see everything, so y'all go ahead and just go down the chat, say what you got to say. I honestly think I'm on the lines with you. I believe that it was real because if you look at the video, sis is sneak recording. That's not, if you are rehearsing for a Tubi video or something like that, you would not be sneak recording. If someone is just doing a line reading with you, you wouldn't be sneak recording. You wouldn't be stuttering. She didn't know what to say. She was she didn't have no script in her hand. She had a phone in her hand.
Kept saying, babe, okay. On top of that,
that's
like,
emotional manipulation. I don't care what nobody says.
baby, okay? Because look, you got my point out before I even did. Mental health is real. Because when you first put it on, I was like, wait, I saw this video before. That's why I asked, when was this? Because, well, one, it's Benzino's back at first. But I thought it was when he got arrested with the white car and the police, and he was shirtless and crying and, oh, baby, please, in that video. So it's like, Benzino, we done seen you crash out like this before, sir.
Can y'all, all those that are watching, the listeners and viewers, and those of you coming back later, comment in the comment section and in the chats and answer this question for me.
What's wrong?
What do you think emotional manipulation is? Like, actually, I'm gonna tell you what I think emotional manipulation is. Emotional manipulation to me is explaining to someone how their actions hurt you and how that, but they only receive how you responded to them hurting you. It's like they're trying to, emotional manipulation is just like kind of a way to kind of like take your right away to be able to feel how you want to feel and being okay with that. That's what I think it is.
I'm very much in that wheelhouse with my understanding of, like, that's like the definition. In application, though, I realize that I have to give credence to some people don't know that they're emotional manipulators because that's the only way that they've ever received emotions in their own life, right? So, like, as I think back on some of my friendships over the last 2 years in particular,
right?
I think about how when I would say, hey, if that's how you engage with the world, you probably shouldn't, because that's not safe or tactful or considerate even. Yeah, like, and they flying over their head because they don't seem to understand that, like, that's not normal or that's not good or that's not healthy to always be in a quid pro quo situation with someone you care about. Like,
right.
Love shouldn't be as transactional as it has become.
I don't understand how people can actually think that that them messing you up
is on an inferior plane than how you responded
to them messing you up. I'm like, That is the biggest gaslight cat game
Well, you
that
also
I've ever seen in my life.
you also got to realize that we deal with a lot of covert narcissists in our business. So we got a lot of people who are sweet on face, but they really don't have any good intentions for you, them, anything around them, because they are just sheer destruction.
Oh, absolutely.
And yeah, some of the nicest people I've met in the same time frame have no good intentions for anybody around them unless you make them feel that way. And then it's
Right.
like, bro, just go jump off a cliff. Don't actually jump off a cliff. Don't actually jump off a cliff. God damn it. I don't want to hear no.
Because that's just,
RGG told me to jump off a cliff.
people are stupid. I'm gonna put in the I'm gonna add because I know some people did inbox me, by the way, before we get back into it. Somebody inboxed me about supporting the brand, so I'm gonna add the cash app. Okay, and that way you could send it there.
Okay. What's the brand? What they sell?
Huh?
What they sell?
No, they want to support this brand and they want to
Oh.
help towards the
Oh, well, thank you. I was about to say, oh, what's the brand? I buy something. I got a couple of coins coming in next week. Listen, you know me. I'm all about the community. How can I help? How can I be a part? And that to the overall topic of what we've been talking about on the what. That's what also frustrates me so much. Like in the communities that we're in, and then the like. The communities that we in. From being black, from being an artist, from being an entertainer, like it frustrates me that we all talk such a good game, but when it's time to now put money where your mouth is, or sometimes just giving the time, right? Being on time, that speaks volumes to us just valuing each other, right? Like those things, it just frustrates me so much. And then we will speak about it ad nauseum, just until we're leaking from every orifice that we can make leak on cue. And now we're like, oh, well, that was great. Like,
that was great.
fuck, we did nothing. We did nothing. Bitches make my hair hurt. Swear to God, just gotta rub my knot.
Not rub your knot. What?
Niggas stressing my concussion.
Don't pay her no mind, y'all. But anyway.
No, yeah, pay me no mind. I have definitely
But anyway,
ridiculous.
so I'm just very, very, very taken aback when people have that type of, I guess, mental space. Because I feel like,
ignorance
but
is
because
bliss.
because here's the thing, when it comes from sometimes people that we love the most, and like who are our favorite person, but turns out to be the very thing that was holding us back.
Say it again.
I said
Say it again.
it hurts when it comes from a place where it's from someone that used to be our favorite person, but in the end it turned out to be the person that was holding us back. And that brings me to what I wanted to say earlier about my song that's out now.
Hey, yes.
It
I was
came-
waiting for it. I thought you was going to segue it in earlier when you was talking about the love, but I was like, it didn't come. All right. Go ahead. That was
So,
smooth.
thank you.
Smooth. I was.
So today is Blue Christmas. December 21st is known as Blue Christmas.
What's Blue Christmas?
Blue Christmas is a time where
You buy something for a police officer?
no.
Oh.
No. Blue Christmas is a time where people who are going through and sad, and people who are not sometimes, or they all, they come together to find joy in times of the holidays, from somebody that either has passed on, or a breakup, or lost a job. They're having a hard time, so they go to
You
find
just can't
joy.
fuck with them niggas no more.
Yeah, and the thing is, that's what it's about, finding joy and about realizing the goodness of what the situation was and what came out of it. And so for me, this song that I wrote, it's the interlude to my upcoming album.
Hey.
And this song is called The Epiphany. And the epiphany was that it was about a certain person that I was in love with and I was really deep into, and we were, and as it got time and on, years went by and stuff like that. I got to a point where I was realizing that they weren't the one. And they were my favorite person, and I loved them, and I cared deeply, and I still care about them, you know, but I cared deeply about them, and it was just like a hard thing. I had to break my own heart first in order to be able to break that one cleanly in the right way. And it
Last night I cried, tossed and turned.
I'm telling you, it was really an emotional roller coaster. And so this epiphany, and I say in the song, I literally say that the love's making me weak. And what I'm going to do is I am going to
say the love make me weak.
Your love is making me weak. And I'm saying it not weak in the sense of I'm weak and he's like, oh yes, no, weak as in like I can't fight no more for this.
Yo, this man who I have a crazy crush on right now keeps describing me as Hancock to him.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, you don't understand, yo.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Mine too. You know, hey boo, every time I'm here, you will never be missed.
Philly's own Willard Smith, everyone.
If you ain't know, you ain't familiar with the hi boo. Hancock, love the movie, love it. Yeah, he keeps describing me, and I was like, why I gotta be her?
Yeah.
Like Charlize Theron.
But that's not a bad thing. 'Cause they both were superheroes. Just that when they're near each other,
I don't
they
want to.
can't.
I don't want to steal a man's power,
But I think
and I don't want him to rob me of mine.
yeah, and, you know, and in that metaphor, yeah. But it's like you know what? We should be doing it together. It should be a magnetic.
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, but you're right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all, and it's available everywhere that you can buy your music and stream your music, from Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal,
Wherever you streaming at,
Napster,
wherever you stream, Napster.
It's everywhere. You know that's still around. Somebody else gave me a Napster gift card.
Oh, y'all, they make. You know what? We'll
So,
talk offline. They making
right.
y'all pay for Napster now.
Hello, I never in my life would.
And
Anyway.
I thought y'all was smarter than us. All these IT
Where LimeWire at? But anyway, or BearShare.
But baby, I miss LimeWire so.
But
I was DJ Push and Play
Listen.
in college. You hear me?
I remember when Beyonce came out with
That first one.
yeah, that's how I had it on LimeWire.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
With the little blue.
yeah, Dangerously in Love. I mean, of course, I bought the actual CD, but still.
I did not.
Let me see, and I am going to.
And I'm still in love with you. And you
That
set
part.
me free.
I am going to share with you guys
Boom, 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 boom.
the song. I'm going to play it for you,
Share it.
and as a treat for
Merry Christmas for Blue. This
For
is
my
our
lovely
Blue Christmas.
people.
This is our Blue Christmas gift.
huh?
This is our Blue Christmas gift.
Sure.
Don't you show me like that. I love presents, and you just gonna talk it all up and be like, sad people like you, RGG, need days like today to get presents.
I'm joking.
He said none of those words. Girl listening. You have
I'm about
just
to- I'm
witnessed
about to
girl
play it.
listening.
And y'all can let me know if you hear it, because I don't know what I'm doing. This is the first time I'm doing it. So we going to see. And it comes. Let's see if it comes right up.
I'm about to say, and it goes a little something like this. I remember when that guy used to intro all 90 songs. I miss him. Where he at? Come back.
Well, oh, it came right up, y'all. All right, here we go.
I'm hungry. Did I eat today?
I don't know if it's playing.
I did eat today. 90 songs. I miss him. Where he at? Come back.
Oh, it came right up, y'all. I think it's playing. All right, here we go.
Did it say if you can't hear anything, tap the screen?
I don't know if it's playing. Y'all let me know if it's playing. I think it's playing.
I don't hear it. And I'm not on my phone. Did it say if you can't hear anything, tap the screen?
Y'all let me know if it's playing.
Is it playing?
I don't know.
Oh no, you got you. Oh shit. Your boo got it.
Who?
Your boo got it on their phone. Cause if they do, they could just bring their phone downstairs and we play it from there.
I want to play it in mine though.
What in your phone? Well, you can't. Your boo got it. Your boo got it on their phone. Cause if they do, they could just bring their phone downstairs. Can I talk about it?
I hear something. I want to play it in mine though.
What in your phone? Well, you can't.
I think that was it. I think I did it.
So you think they heard it and we didn't?
I hear something.
Cause if they heard it and we didn't, I'm jealous.
I don't know if I did it right, y'all, but let me know. Y'all gotta tell me in the chat. I can't really tell. I think that was it.
I think
I did it. I ain't good at this whole
they
thing.
heard it and we didn't. I'm jealous.
I don't know if I did it right, y'all, but let me know.
But you did share the link, right?
I can't really tell. Mm-hmm. Try it another way, cause I like to be sure.
That's that Virgo in you coming.
It is the Virgo in me is coming out real bad, so y'all gotta excuse me.
It's yup.
I don't even care.
I know you don't. I know you don't. I ain't complaining either. I'm just saying.
There we go. Boom.
I was looking forward to hearing.
All right, here we go, y'all. All right, I'm gonna play it for real this time. I didn't know if y'all could hear it.
I'm gonna play it for real. I love black people.
Cause I didn't know.
I love us boys.
I just learned how to really work this junk for real, bro. You feel me?
I love your transparency, boo.
I try
I
to.
appreciate you for being vulnerable with us right now.
Vulnerable.
You made me
Vulnerable.
eat 62 of those goddamn cherries.
I only told you to eat one. Here we go, y'all. I'm about to play it for y'all for real. Cause I don't. Oh, this thing spelled my name wrong.
Did the thing do it or did you? Oh, wait. The auto
Yeah,
took that Y out, didn't it?
it did. Y'all know.
AI don't like that Y.
Here we go.
Being so fancy.
All right, here we go, y'all. I think it's playing. Is it playing?
Why aren't one of us watching the live in real time? You know, I now understand Netta and Charles a little bit more. Ouch. Sorry, that was my nail. Sorry, I got hungry. Because I'm hungry. I realize I'm very hungry. Oh, I didn't mean to wipe my nail on it. All right, I'm back. Sorry, had to recharge, restart. Yo, when you get yo, my phone's scared the bejesus out of me. When you get your sonic rings knocked out of you, yo, I keep saying.
Was it playing?
Who, me?
No, I'm talking about the thing.
Are you talking to me? Cause my phone ain't on back yet for me to.
So I guess it did play.
Well, yeah, I saw it. I saw the bar go across.
There we go, y'all. I think it played, but that's the song. Oh my goodness. I was going to like play around and
Sing it. Well, what?
huh? That's what I was going to do.
Well, then.
Nah.
You still can. Shoulda woo woo woo.
Nah.
Shoulda woo woo woo.
Mm-mm.
Shoulda woo 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 woo. Y'all forgot Frankie Beverly died this year.
He did.
He did. God dang it.
He definitely did.
And Quincy. Forgot Quincy died.
Quintessence.
Quintessence died this year. Goodness gracious.
So anyway, y'all, we just on here just covering a bunch of stuff. And some good news as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I am
About to be a father.
no, I'm not about to be no father.
I'm saying.
I want to.
Manifesting, I guess.
No, I am working on a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff coming up. The one man show.
You got the date for that yet?
The date, no, but I mean, not exactly, because I'm trying to decide between two venues. That's the issue.
Okay.
The one man show is coming up. The other musical I was telling you about, of course, you know the play, and the album. Oh, great producer, same one that did my first song, and my other ones. He's doing it, and
The whole album?
for the most part, I think one song is going to be by another one, but that's because he reached out to me, and I'm like, I wrote it, so I'm using it. So yeah, I got a lot of things coming up.
I'm really proud of you, yo.
Thank
Like
you.
I'm seeing your star. Like
I'm
take
proud of
off.
me too. It's scary
why?
because you just never know. Like I said, what in the world? The world is crazy. It's a lot of people that I thought were for me and are not. And I'm not trying to be a pity party, play victim, but I'm just saying, we're just commiserating right now. But
You know,
Reading.
Black people. It's like I think about April's little video that she did when she was, dabbing her tears with her money out of her Birkin, getting off the jets and all those things. I remember that video. That's what I always try to remind myself of, like, when I miss the people who I thought were staples in my life and they really just paper clips, right? Sometimes you get too big for the paper clip and you got to either get a binder clip or an industrial staple, but life got to keep going on. You got to keep tacking on and building and piling on. So yeah, it'd be sad.
yeah.
It'd be sad when you miss people, but
And like the words of my song, I said it. I'll just say the word. It says I guess it's safe to say that we can't make it this way. In this love, we are not safe. I have to get down and pray, Lord, why do I have to endure all this hurt more than I had to before? Lord, why can't it just be easy? Because your love is making me weak. That's it. That's the whole thing. Because it really is. Like, I can't fight no more. It's like I'm tired. It's like, and I don't want to be
not supposed
tired.
to feel like
Right.
this.
Like, I'm not supposed to be exhausted. I'm not supposed to just want to give up. It's one thing to say I'm in this battle and I have a moment of like, ooh, I just ease up a little bit. But I still want to fight on. It's like I don't even have the drive or the want to fight on. And it's like, and it was killing me.
I feel like we are accustomed to surviving in life, so we think we're just supposed to survive love as well, right?
Yeah.
Like love ain't a normal cherry on top of life, not this goddamn moonshine. I'm still upset, but I think that's the one thing that I want to tackle, right? On my quest for love, because I told you 2025 we're gonna have a boyfriend by December 2025. Oh, yeah, another. Sorry.
You might have it before then. I will say this, and this is my honest truth to you, because I was in the same place you were in before you, what you call it? Don't give yourself hard time limits, because God's timing is not your timing. And I mean that wholeheartedly, because I was not supposed to be here. Oh no, let me phrase it. I was supposed to be here, but not how I'm here, not with, I'm telling you, it is the word. I was done. Ask anybody. I was like, I was good. I was good living. You ain't never seen me with nobody on no one. I
have not. That's why I'm so happy for you. I really am. Like, hold on. I'm
but
sorry.
that's what I'm
This
saying.
is me still working through my own shit. But like, no, I'm very happy for you. Like,
I was
seeing your love inspires me that love could be out there for me.
You know what my
After
limit was?
July 29th, 2025.
That's fine. But you know what mine was?
What?
It was never again. And I was dead serious.
I'm working real hard at not being at never again. However, last couple of ordeals. Sorry, bro. 'Cause I still got PTSD from the last couple of ordeals I've had. Yo, made me be like, what does asexuality look like? Because I can give that a try. I ain't got to touch nobody.
That was me.
Yeah, like I'm done in the sense of like we was talking about. I understand my value, yo. And it's been too many people in my life, friends, co-workers, because that's another thing that this incident made me realize. I have a lot of work trauma that when I was telling people out loud that I was like literally being bullied at work all the time. You getting bullied at work, you're an adult, right? But the only one adult that's like, hey guys, we can sell as a team and not against each other. Get out of here a little bit. Like, nah. So it's like those things that I overcome or overcame don't make me, again, like I said the last time we was doing this thing, I am a beautiful mosaic. Yes, there are some sharp, jagged edges, but nigga, this is a priceless piece of artwork that you'll never be able to duplicate again, because you will never be able to create the conditions again that these things were formed in. Appreciate that. Or if you don't, be real when you come through the door. Tell me it's the one, or this is the one thing that you own, and nigga, I could be on that too.
Right.
But don't get mad at me when I'm on it better than you.
Child,
And it's not a
listen.
challenge, y'all. I would love to love ya, love ya.
Now
But
this is a story about, because I understand no more than ever
About, you know, going through things.
Go get me a drink.
Going through. I know more than ever about going through things and it not necessarily working out in your favor. And so I want to share this because she's one of my favorites. And everybody knows this. And this is about Leandria Johnson.
Oh, yes. Can we please talk about it?
And how, you know, she apparently was allegedly arrested and jailed for public drunkenness in Greenville, South Carolina. And I'm just going to read a little bit of that I saw on a blog. I mean, they all say the same thing, so everybody's sharing the same information. So you can look on any news outlet, whatever. I've looked at everything. According to public records, the Grammy Award-winning singer was arrested on Monday, December 16th, around 3:37 p.m. for the public drunkenness in Greenville, South Carolina. Public drunkenness, also known as public intoxication, when someone is physically intoxicated, blah, blah, blah. It's a misdemeanor offense. Keyword, misdemeanor. After winning BET Sunday's Best, as we all know, she confessed that she struggled with alcohol. But if you knew her story, she had lost everything like 2-3 times over, like back to back. Like, it's like, okay, not giving an excuse, but at the same time, it's an excuse. Like, if you don't have somebody, and it's weird, it's a disease. They literally have studies that show that somebody that is an addict or is an alcoholic or something has the same brain characteristics as someone that is, I think, mentally disabled or
Yes,
something
the
like that.
deterioration of the brain is
It's
the same.
the same thing.
It's the exact same.
It's a disease.
I come from a family that has alcoholism on both sides of it, and when I say that out loud, because I struggled and I struggle with alcoholism myself, right? We talked when I was going through my fit of depression in the middle of the year, and I'm drinking a pint of whiskey a day, right?
Yeah.
I'm not proud of myself, but like, these are real facts that were happening in my life, right? That still can happen in my life, right? I am still in the throes of it, where I today could make the accident of drinking too much, right?
Right.
And going overboard, not recognizing that I've already placed these type of limits in my life
Right.
to be respectful to the life that I'm building. Here's what I love about Leandria, because I saw her on that Sunday Best. I wasn't even like doing anything, but when she sung that song with Donald Lawrence, she literally saved my life. So this year, when I like had the opportunity to work with Donald Lawrence too, I was just like, oh, thank you, God, for constantly giving me the lessons that you are giving me and showing me that I can still make a way even with all of the bad things that I've already done up to here, right? So it's those type of things. I pray for that sister. I pray for that sister because alcoholism is hard. It is a hard thing to deal with, especially when you're in the limelight of others. Especially.
So the problem is, and this is where it gets
Tricky.
Yes, this is where it gets tricky with this case in particular, and I am so reluctant to say it because I want people to understand that I 100%, 1,100% am with Leandria because she is a perfect example of how, in spite of, she still sees God and she still refuses to be not about him because her whole message, true to the gospel, is true to what Jesus was, is that we all are a mess and nobody has it together but him. He's trying to show us, because if we all had together, there'd be no reason for him, there'd be no reason for God, be no reason for, we just be out hearing. And right now that's what they acting like. But
Out hearing. I'm
yeah,
stealing that one.
you can, because that's what we doing. So, but this is where it gets tricky. What's tricky is that back in 2019, she was on Ayanla, and then in August of this year, she made that announcement about how she's going, be more proactive in getting her mental health together, and that she's going to going to her sobriety thing, going to rehab. She had a benefit concert. Remember, it was like a big thing, and all these artists, the Walls, Dorinda, it was a bunch of people, bunch of big name gospel artists, A-list, on this concert. And then right now, with this being a case, this misdemeanor thing, this whole mishap, because remember, before she had the bracelet on, but whatever. But with this, the problem is that she made this announcement, did this concert, raised this money, but they have no record
of her actually going.
Ask her. No, go ahead.
I was about to say, the one thing that I always, and it was just crazy. Me and my sister was just talking about this, I want to say yesterday. The one thing that we need to take into account when people are using substances or addictions to cover up or mitigate or medicate mental health issues, baby, you could spoon feed them the solution. But if they ain't ready, willing, and able, it ain't nothing we can do. And that is a tough pill to swallow. And I had to swallow it for myself. Gee, if you don't want to stop pissing away opportunities because somebody made you mad on a text message, so I'm going to have a drink. What? At 2 o'clock in the afternoon when they all the way across town not paying you no mind? Having a seafood boil and minding their business?
Child.
So yeah, like, I had to acknowledge that it wasn't until I handled the PTSD, the anxiety, the remnants of narcissists in my life that made me fight for love. Until I tackled those things, I'm always gonna hit that bottle. I'm always gonna be that way.
And I think for it. I mean, it's a common thing. This is not even anything deep, not to me. I think the thing, like, why people do the drugs, why people do become addicted to the drugs or the alcohol or the sex or the fight.
What? The what? What'd you say? I didn't hear that
sex,
third one. Oh, well, I'm sorry. One more time, because I don't think I heard you clearly.
The sex.
Oh, sex addicts out here. Go on,
Yeah.
keep going.
And fighting.
Oh, what? You said we could be addicted to violence? Who knew?
It's because we get the endorphins that we miss from having that love and the happiness from somebody that we're connected and close to. Whether it's a partner, relationship, husband, wife, mom, dad, brother, sister,
Granny,
grandfather, great, in the village, it's just, when they do that, they get that thing. And so, and it manifests in different ways. I guess we just slip back into trauma. So we have, drugs and alcohol. It's because you get that feeling of, ooh, finally, it's like loose. It's like, oh, wow, you're in this weird ethereal subspace real quick.
which ain't even a real space for real,
It's
because
not. You think it is.
You really do. You really
like people
do.
sniffing bath salts.
What?
When people sniffing bath salts, they was eating people's faces off.
What bath salts look like?
Like bath salts.
Like, does it look like cocaine?
You know what bath salts are? Like that you put. Like.
I think my friend is sniffing bath salts, y'all. You know I never ask questions. They handed me a baggie of something when I got in that car, and I was like, yo, they pulled it out randomly, and I was like, yo, put that away. That looks like cocaine. Like, I'm not here for that, bro.
If y'all have an addiction or a crisis like mental health or anything, please dial 988.
Oh, yeah, those
If
are
you
the
see
people who
somebody-
definitely help you out.
Also, go down to your local city government or look up online and get you some free Narcan training. It's free. It takes 15 minutes
It does.
to 20.
Also, don't pass your bath salts to your friend.
Yeah. If she comes over or he comes over or they or them.
Not me. Just the
Like if they
friend
come over
with
and
the
they
bath
ask you,
salts.
yo, do you have like 2 bags of that rosemary lavender bath salt and 1 bag of the Epsom salt?
Wait a minute. You know I'm 40. So I'm trying to catch up. So you're telling me that stuff that I use to scrub my body to make it soft is what kids are sniffing? What does a bath salt do when you sniff it outside of burn your nasal cavity and your eye socket?
Bath salts are essentially they're just stimulant drugs.
They're not chemically treated or anything. It's just literally.
No, they're cheaper than meth and cocaine.
Meth. Ooh, meth. Apparently, it was a PSA that had a meth song. And a friend of mine named Joel Lemuel, Joel would always, every time hard drugs came up, he would sing that song, meth, ooh, meth. And well, that is now my way of processing very difficult things.
All right, so have you ever heard of? Because I know
I thought you
you're
were about to ask
40.
me if I've done meth. I was about to say, what?
I don't think you have. You ain't itching enough for me if you were, but no. No, but really, for real. Have you ever heard of somebody say, "Oh, I'm getting me some white lightning, or some cloud 9, or some ivory wave"? That's bath salts. It's not real bath salts, but because it concerns the chemical. It's from the cot plant from Africa. That's why they make they chew that sometimes, but it's a lot of
I'm
stuff.
so green.
It's like an alkaloid type, and
I am so green. It's like, yes, fisticuffs. I got it. I'm sorry. Illegal activities. What do you mean, ma'am? Did you know fighting was illegal? Who knew?
no, because it's supposed to mirror or be that of the same or mimic in a sense.
Is
meth
baby
and
crack?
cocaine? Yeah,
It's baby crack.
it's baby crack. But it's so bad for like it has such weird. That's why when you
How
saw
did y'all go out here and make crack light?
And
I
the
did
the
not
kids
know
were
y'all
out here
had
doing
crackle
that.
lights out here in these streets calling it bath salts.
The kids
I
were
hate
out
you
here.
kids. You kids out here with your crackle lights and the little pink packs getting on my nerves, telling me it's rose flavor.
Yeah, they
I am done. I am done with the bath salts. I am disgusted and frustrated.
No, they are
Crackle light.
yeah, it's just like huffing.
When I heard about huffing, that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. With no disrespect to anybody who is struggling from huffing. However, I got blown in the face once with the little machine, like the little thing to clean out. And I was like,
Yeah.
ugh, I hate this. Why would you do this on purpose. And then it only lasts like 2 seconds. It's like by the time you
Yeah, that's what
gotta
poppers
do it
are.
again. What?
That's what poppers are.
I did not come here for a drug education class. I
And you
promise
know that,
I
like,
didn't.
you
I
know-
didn't know that this was going to be a thing tonight.
Listen.
Like, I was just sitting here trying to heal from my concussion. Lord Jesus, please, please, Lord. All I do is the Mary Jane, and that's just all I want us all to do. Please, in the name of Jesus, amen. The fuck is a popper? Because the only poppers I know is the little white things that you
Oh my
do
God.
on the ground.
You have got to be kidding me.
I'm not. Or if it's not the little white things on the ground, that's what you call people who do random pills. But what pills
Okay.
are they doing? I
I got
have
you.
no idea. I only knew people
Acetone, fingernail
like
polish
fingernail
remover.
polish remover.
Yes, you ever seen the little bottles that say Rush or Platinum? Something. Those are poppers. But they use them during coitus. And you sniff them and they loosen you up. They keep your body relaxed like a quick high. Your body get all hot. Things happen. I have never
Because I was like, it's coitus. What are you talking about?
coitus. I have never used them because it's usually for people who are on the receiving end of things, to like let their body relax.
That's what I put 2 and 2 together.
But no, some people use for the other way around to stay afloat. I don't understand.
Afloat?
I listen.
You said they call what again?
Poppers.
Oh.
You can get them anywhere, gas station, anywhere. They're like a little bottle. You've seen them. They look like little energy drink bottles.
And back to my disgusted face from earlier. There ain't nobody to have energy drink bottles of
I don't get it.
effervescence with.
I don't get it.
I'm talking about for me.
I have a story about that. Not me taking it, but I have a story about that I'll talk about on the sub podcast when that starts. I won't forget.
Yeah, sure. About to get a whiteboard of things that we are not to forget to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Poppers.
Don't worry. We're gonna
Be
cover
right
that
and
on
proppers.
Mind Your Virgo.
On your what?
On Mind Your Virgo.
Mind your Virgo.
That's the uncut version of this.
Well, the sad thing is, you a Virgo, my dad's a Virgo, my sister's a Virgo.
That's why it's called Mind Your Virgo. So it's people that are either Virgos
Or has
love
wrangled
Virgos.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like a lion tamer.
But y'all stay tuned because that's gonna be very uncut.
Unhinged.
It is very
It's the
unhinged.
word that you're looking for.
Yes.
Unhinged.
It is unhinged, okay? Mind your Virgo.
Well, thank you, Nancy Reagan, for the drug education class that I just attended. You're the best.
And they officially took Aunt Mary off of the dare list. So we did not let Darren the Lion down.
Who?
Darren the Lion. Remember from the Dare program?
Who's Aunt Mary? Oh, shit.
It's a clear day, Rose Land.
Here I come. God damn it. I just need a minute. I'm still picking. Ooh, there's another one. I'm still picking up Sonic coins, bitch. Leave me alone.
Oh, my Lord. Let me have another one of them donuts, bro.
Oh, take it. Yeah, that's why they still there. Because I am a considerate, loving person. No matter how many times I threaten to beat your ass, I made sure that I saved half for you.
Good. I'm sorry, I'm fat.
Well, I've been sitting over here talking about I want some chicken for a while. And I left some hip hop just sitting on my ironing board that I'm using as a sofa table in my living room right now.
Okay. Innovative.
I'm thugging like that right now. If y'all want to donate a sofa table, let me know.
Innovative.
Very innovative. So yeah, so I got one piece of hip hop chicken that is getting air cold, as I call it.
Oh.
Not refrigerator cold.
Room temperature.
Oh, because it's sitting in a room and picking up the temperature of said room. Welcome to another RGG moment. She's dunce, guys. She will intelligently sit here and talk to you about international politics, wars, emotional intelligence. She will miss simple things like room temperature.
Well,
Because I knew it was a thing, but I also thought room temperature was always 100% the slang word for 72 degrees. So whenever someone said room temperature, I was just like, let me bring a jacket. Nigga, it's going to be cold in there.
that's room temperature. Or, you know, you're not wrong per se.
I know I'm not wrong, but I'm not right either. And that's the problem.
Nobody's wrong or right. Room temperature technically is 70 degrees. But
I ain't even had a degrees right.
But the also room temperature could be whatever temperature your room is.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
Boy, that's just,
but I think it's supposed to be 70 degrees neither way.
I lost it too. I just picked up. I can't wait to get all my Sonic rings back, yo.
Ho ho cheerio. Go on and break it while you at it.
I'm not trying to break nothing. I'm trying not to be this. See, this is why I can't do more than an hour of my own words live.
Well, y'all, we went a little longer than we've been doing because it's our first day back.
I missed y'all.
And
Thank
we missed you. Trust me.
Thank
I
you
know I
for
did.
having
So the next show, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Next show, we're gonna start tackling these Disney movies that we promised y'all.
Shit. I knew you was gonna bring that up. Thank God you didn't bring it up today, because I laid in the bed for a week and watched no movies. I skipped over Inside Out twice. And I'm saying this with all of my chest so boldly as if this wasn't a homework assignment 3 weeks ago.
Terrible. No, not terrible. But listen,
No, very
we
light-skinned of me. Very light-skinned.
What we gonna do too?
I know, I'm watching.
Yeah.
What is it? Inside Out 2 and
Yeah.
oh, that's what I thought I
Yeah,
said. My
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Inside Out 2, and what's the other movie I need to watch? Or was you saying it 2 because I dropped it?
Yeah, I'm saying the two because you dropped it.
Habitual.
I got you. Don't worry, my Virgo is there. But no, so we're gonna start with the Disney thing. Again, part 2 of it with Inside Out 2 for the next show.
Oh man. Okay, go ahead. I'm
That's
sorry.
easy.
I
And
know,
y'all
but
can-
now y'all gonna have me coming back in here with swollen eyes because I've been crying, thinking about how Riley all matured and getting old. I
You
just
can-
realized today that my nephew is 15.
Look.
He's 15.
My niece about to graduate high school.
Oh, child.
my
listen.
first niece out of all the nieces and nephews.
I met a man who is my age, and he was like, "Yeah, my son going to college." Nigga, where? In Sims? What do you mean he's going to college? Physically? He's like, Howard. Nigga, where? How? I be at Howard homecoming, sir. This isn't safe for me.
I'm telling you.
Like,
And how would I know if I ran
give
into
me
such
give me a picture of him, please, because that's uncomfortable.
Right.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, y'all. So come back when we start up in the next show. We are going to be tackling the Disney Inside Out or Disney Pixar Inside Out 2. Is it DreamWorks? Whoever. Inside Out 2.
Yeah.
It's one of them. We're gonna talk
Please
about
stream
that
his
and-
song.
Oh, and stream my
Stream
song.
the song, because I wasn't going to let that pass us
Yes.
by. Stream
It is called The Epiphany.
wherever you listen to music.
The Epiphany. And you know what? I might just play it a little bit as I let the thing fade out.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Let's see.
Because I think I'm just about...
Here we go. Listen.
I guess it's safe to say that we can make it this way. In this love, we are not safe. I have to get down and pray, Lord, why do I have to endure so much hurt? More than before. Lord, why can't it just be easy? No, your love is making me weak. Your love is making me weak. Your love is making me weak.
That's it. Ooh, did I get you? Oh, I didn't mean for that to happen. I mean, I did, but I didn't.
That's beautiful, yo.
Thank you.
That's very beautiful. The holidays are sad times for me. Cause it's not just about romantic love, right? Like, you know, I fought so hard, and I used to, when I was in a relationship with that one person who I fought so hard for,
I know.
who walked around here with a boatload of kids now, right? But told me he never wanted any, and I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
And I would always create these memories.
Yeah.
And thinking about, you know, my birthday right before
Right
Christmas,
before
like a
Christmas.
month before Christmas to
Literally,
the day.
yeah.
Right? And so I would always be so excited. Christmas used to be my favorite holiday. I would always be so excited. My birthday would kick off the celebration.
Yeah.
My mother messed around and gave me a brother on December the 20th. So I had two beautiful things to celebrate.
Yeah.
And it's like listening to when you said that you love, like, it's breaking me.
Yeah, it's breaking.
I've been fighting so hard to love family and friends and coworkers and the infiltrate of men that I've allowed to be in my life, thinking that we could create the love that I'm yearning for.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ain't mean to get all.
No, that's the whole point.
Yeah, but like, yeah, y'all. And so now in the strength that I'm in, and you know me and you talk about it all the time, I'm not like aggressively like, I be damned, but yeah, y'all, I for real will be damned to not love myself. I have fallen in love with this woman right here. She is amazing and she beautiful, baby, and the body don't quit. I don't know what, but it ain't quit, and
That's
it keeps
right.
getting better. And so at 35, I want to be fine
And you
before
are.
I turn 40. So thanks, y'all.
You welcome.
You got me over here all crying.
Listen, child, listen. I was crying when I made
This
it.
is way back.
I was crying while I was recording it. And I was in up there in the man cave, and in my little studio, and I just recorded. It was not. I didn't think about it. It literally was a.
I'm tired of
just was
fighting for
thinking,
love.
yeah.
Friend. I really am.
Yeah.
I don't. Back to that value conversation we were overall having.
Yeah.
I don't deserve to fight that hard to
No,
love.
you shouldn't have
people.
to.
That's crazy.
You shouldn't have
Crazy.
to. Love should come easy.
Love should flow, and I. Nope. Give me a sec. Knock my shit loose. Love should flow. It should be ever flowing. That's what real abundance is. It should be ever, yes, ups and downs. But nigga, in those valleys of
Because
love, you
it
should
should be-
still have thankfulness for those peaks. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, yo, that was beautiful. I can't wait till this album comes out.
Yeah, it's gonna be experience. And the name of the album is called "The Upside of Being Down," and it's about appreciating when you were down and what the
Baby.
upside is. The upside of being down is that first of all, you ain't got nowhere else to go but up, and then the second part is that you learn so much about you.
Oh, child.
You become a superhero. Like, how did I make it through that?
Wonder Woman.
We the real X-Men out here, okay?
We really are, though. We really are.
And to do my closing, I want everybody to understand something, that love should be synonymous with God, or God is synonymous with love. And there's a song by Kurt Carr. And it's called "You Are God." And it's the first part. He says, "You are God, the only sovereign God, the only living God. But it's not that part. It's this part. It goes everlasting, ever loving, ever giving God. And that's what love is supposed to be. Everlasting. It's supposed to be ever loving. It's supposed to be itself all the time. And it's supposed to be ever giving. Meaning it's supposed to be all the time. And the problem is we've lost the love. And like to do the song, where is the love? Where is it? We even go further. Commodore said Jesus is love. It's like, Father, help your children.
Well,
He said it right away, like at the top of the song. It's like
BB and CC was talking about that
right,
everlasting love too.
Everlasting love. They were talking about hold up the light, like, and they were dead serious. And it close to you, like I want to be close to you. Like it's love, you know. It's about being close to God.
That's what we gonna listen to when we get off little BBCC.
Yeah. So it's just like I want everybody to just find love again, even if it means having to break your own heart and leaving something that you wish you could have stayed.
Oh, child.
You'll find it again because you always had the love. You just let it get overtaken by somebody else's. Realize that you are a walking manifestation of love. If you just look in the mirror and just say to yourself, I love you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. It might suck, it might hurt. You might not even like your hair that day. You might be going bald. Or you might be getting too big and you might rip one of your favorite pair of pants. Okay. Guess what? Love the curves and you can work on it.
I did that the other day.
But embrace it. That's the only way it's going to go away. You got to embrace it first. So, that's what they say. The first step to recovery is what?
Acceptance.
So you can't change something if you don't embrace that it's actually happening. Acknowledgement, folks. So that is all I have for you today from the Misunderstood podcast because we got a great night planned. And I'm going to...
Oh, are you going?
I think he wants to go. He wants to. I don't know.
Black Eye Party.
So funny.
Black Eye Party.
So I want everybody to have a great night. Turn up this weekend. Get ready for holidays. Be safe on your travels for those who are. I love you. And just thank you for tuning into the Misunderstood podcast with myself, Brian Jeffrey, and
the Regina Gina G.
That's right. And we want you to join us. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn your bells on, turn your notifications on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever. We are coming. If you want to give, it's right there. The Cash App is down here. Give it. And I love you.
We love you.
And may the Lord watch. And
may the Lord watch.
Yes.
Oh, God.
And be legendary. Peace. How do you turn this thing off?
Get me. Boy.
How you turn this thing off?
Oh,
there it go.
Baby, where the turn off at? Baby, where the light at? Just how you right your round. Right your Cletus, push the button. Push the goddamn red button.
Hey, let's see.
What is you doing?
Huh?
Want to smoke one more?
I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm trying to.